What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. I'm Michigan Sports Talk here, and in this one, we go over Michigan Athletic Director Warde Manuel to step down at the end of the calendar year as we go over that, plus Michigan releasing an outline of the investigation findings. And then we also go over Michigan listed as one of the 5 college football teams that won the offseason and why that is, plus a surprising position group and unit that could be the best on Michigan's team, as well as a couple Michigan running back commits that could help them land some intriguing 2028 recruits, including a 6'5" wide receiver, and also Yaxel Lendeborg named 2026 NBA Summer League Championship Game MVP. It's all going to be in this video and more, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so to start this video, first wanted to talk about Michigan Athletic Director Warde Manuel, as he will be stepping down at the end of the calendar year. The school announced in a statement today, as Warde Manuel has been Michigan's AD since 2016, although there was obviously speculation that Manuel's job could be in jeopardy following an investigation into the athletic department's culture. And Manuel did release a statement confirming that he would be stepping down. He stated, "I am very proud of all the successes and accomplishments of our athletic department over the past 11 years. We have tremendous coaches and professionals who support our outstanding student athletes every day. I'm happy that President Grasso asked me to stay on to work with him to implement the recommendations for continuous improvement. I promise everyone I will have more to say about my decision at the appropriate time. Forever Go Blue." And it does come after Michigan did release an outline of the investigation findings. And it stated that it found serious concerns within the department, but no widespread misconduct. As it stated, the culture review found that Warde Manuel demonstrated important leadership strengths, particularly in his commitment to student athletes. At the same time, it identified failures to quickly and effectively act on allegations of wrongdoing by athletic department employees. But stated neither the investigation nor the culture review found that misconduct was widespread throughout the department. So Warde Manuel will be stepping down at the end of the calendar year. Let me know what you guys think about that. And then I also wanted to talk about Michigan listed as one of the 5 college football teams that won the offseason, according to Ari Wasserman of On3. Listed LSU as the number 1 team, and then Oklahoma State number 2, USC number 3, Florida was number 5, and Michigan was number 4, stating that what happened with Sharon Moore could have been an absolute disaster for Michigan. Instead, though, they landed on Kyle Whittingham, the best coach in Utah history. While there is uncertainty about whether Whittingham's resume is reliable predictor of success in the Big Ten, there is no question he is a remarkable fit for the Wolverines. Whittingham also retained many of Michigan's productive players from a year ago, including quarterback Bryce Underwood, and brought in one of the best defenders in the portal out of John Henry Daly. Michigan may not win the Big Ten this year, but it landed on its feet after a scandal that could have set the program back years. So no question that Michigan, they really got lucky, hiring Kyle Whittingham. And many people have talked about the fit just between the two with Michigan, Kyle Whittingham. Their identities fit each other. Kyle Whittingham has always had tough physical football teams at Utah, and that's exactly what Michigan wants to be. So Michigan ranked as the 4th team that won the offseason heading into the 2026 season. Definitely could have been a lot worse, but now they're going into this upcoming season with a lot of talent, a brand new coaching staff, and it might take them a little bit, but there's no doubt this team has a shot at the college football playoffs. And while we're waiting for fall camp to begin here for Michigan football, according to Chris Ballas of On3 and the Wolverine, according to those closest to the program, they think the defensive line is the best unit on the team, as the offensive coaches are very impressed with the defensive line and expect that group to lead the defense, maybe the team, in 2026, which is pretty surprising because, Michigan, we talked about the defensive back room, very deep in that room. They got a lot of talent, and they showed that in the spring game. And same thing with the running back room, obviously with Tony Alford in there. Running backs, seem to be in good hands in the future. But, I've mentioned the defensive back room this offseason that could potentially be Michigan's best position group. But for people to say the defensive line might be the best unit on the team is very, very good to hear. It's a defensive line unit that is replacing some players and really has a lot of young talent in that room that is just unproven. But there's no doubt they got talent, and it's just a lot of guys that have been waiting their turn, and now they're gonna get their turn. But we did see this Michigan defensive line get after the quarterback, especially Bryce Underwood in the spring game. Although some of that could have been, because of Michigan's poor pass protection on the offensive line. As we all know, that was an issue last season. So let me know what you guys think about that. Now, according to Chris Balsavant3 in the Wolverine, Michigan also feels that they got a steal with one of their 2027 commits, and that is the 4-star running back Tyson Robinson, who comes from the state of Mississippi, ranked 218th nationally on 24/7 Sports composite rankings. It was a big-time commitment. He committed back in May, finished his junior season with 165 carries for 1,050 yards and 9 total touchdowns, but missed 4 games due to an injury. And he could actually help the Wolverines in a 2028 recruitment, as he is teammates with the 2028 4-star linebacker Travion Washington. As according to Bryce Merritt of the Michigan Insider, Washington said that he is going to be going down to Michigan for a game. And speaking on Tyson Robinson, he said, "That's my bro. We grew up playing together. He's a dog and a leader. Going against him in practice prepared me to go to these national camps like the opening finals in Under Armour." And Tyson Robinson certainly should help in that recruitment here for the Wolverines. And, it has to be enticing to him to play with one of his teammates and friends out of Tyson Robinson here in Ann Arbor. So just wanted to mention that. And then also an intriguing 2028 wide receiver here, a 6'5", 190-pound wide receiver from the state of Louisiana. Currently isn't ranked on 24/7 Sports, and Michigan has offered him. He's also gotten multiple offers from LSU, Florida, Auburn, Arkansas, and others. But Michigan, one of the first to offer him, and he told Bryce Merritt to the Michigan Insider that, "I am still very interested in them, being from Michigan, growing up watching Michigan versus Michigan State rivalry. What isn't to love?" And he's excited to build a relationship with receivers coach Micah Simon. And he also stated that, "My mom and her family are big Michigan fans, and a lot of our family friends are excited about the opportunity to play there. And one of my travel basketball teammates just committed to Michigan in London Hampton, and it would be crazy to play football with him after years of being basketball teammates." As Stevenson is a multi-sport athlete who also plays basketball, and London Hampton comes from Grand Rapids, Michigan, and also committed to Michigan back in May. So a couple of Michigan running back commits who could help with some 2028 targets right there. And then I also wanted to mention that Yaxo Lendeborg, he has had a great summer league showing, and he was named the 2026 NBA Summer League Championship game MVP as he led the Warriors to the Summer League title on Sunday night. He had 21 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals in 32 minutes in a 94-90 win against the Grizzlies. And in 6 Summer League games, he averaged 14.8 points per game, 6.8 rebounds, and 4 assists per game, as he has been showing out in the Summer League. It's going to be very exciting to watch him in the NBA. He's already showing his potential here in the NBA, and obviously he was one of 3 Michigan players to become lottery picks. Marez Johnson Jr. and Nadai Mara were the other 2. It's going to be exciting watching them in the NBA, and it's certainly also going to bring back some good memories here from this Michigan basketball squad and the national championship run that they had. Very special team, one of the best teams in college basketball history, and certainly in Michigan basketball history. But with that, that's going to wrap up this video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to go ahead, drop a like, comment down below, and subscribe for more if you are new around here. I greatly appreciate it. And all that, we'll see you guys in the next video. Go Blue.